Hello, my dear students. I hope you're fine. I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. Well, as you may have seen in your books, in English, we are going to start with the unit regarding works and jobs. And in this class, you're going to use your book too, okay? So go and grab your book and open it on page 22 and 23. I will be explaining you all the activities. Ready? Okay, so we are gonna read these 6 pieces of text, go through the vocabulary, and then I'll explain how you can answer the questions, the reading questions. Okay, sorry about the dog barking. There is my neighbor's dog. Okay, number 1, be sure to bring your resume, identity card, driver's license, etc. You will probably also need the addresses and phone numbers of previous employers. Do not put too much information in your application form, but make sure you put enough. Number 2, always take a few minutes to review the application. Some applications ask for information differently, and all have specific spaces in which you are expected to answer questions. Think of the application as your first test in following instructions. We have seen in this chaotic context that we are living that some students and even parents have many trouble following instructions. Be sure to read the instructions and follow it. Number 3, remember how important handwriting was in school? Handwriting is the way you write with your pencil and your hand. Handwriting was in school. Make a little extra effort to write legibly. I still remember some handwritings from your classes that were very hard for me to understand. Sorry, I'll continue. The application is a reflection of you. If completing it by hand, make sure you use only blue or black ink. Tinta, ink. Do not fold, bend, or damage the application. Next 3 pieces of text. Number 4, one of the reasons employers want you to complete an application is because they want the same information from all job applicants. Answer all the questions. However, palabra importante, however significa sin embargo. Se utiliza para contrastar información. Never forget, however. However, if some of them do not apply to you, simply respond with not applicable or NA. Number 5, it is better not to offer too much negative information. Your goal is to get an interview. If you provide a lot of negative information, such as being fired from a job, it just gives the employer a reason not to interview you. An interview is an entrevista, una entrevista. An interview is also verbo, entrevistar. Le da una razón al empleador para no entrevistarte. If you write there, I was fired. Me despidieron de mi último trabajo. Not a good idea. And finally, number 6, once you have completed the application, sit back and take a few moments to read the document, checking for all errors, especially typos and spelling mistakes. That is a very important point that some people never do and send emails or worksheets or important documents with typos, which mean errors, very stupid errors that make your document not be very, it doesn't look professional. So this is a very good tip. And now the activities. Choose a heading A to F for each paragraph, 1 to 6. I just read the 6 paragraphs. Del 1 al 6, you have to match them with A, B, C, D, E, F. Cada uno de estos encabezados van como título a uno de los párrafos que leímos. You have to put them there. Number 2, identify in which paragraph you can find a reference to. Identifica en qué párrafo puedes encontrar una referencia a. For example, A, giving the employer a reason for not interviewing you. Remember? Yeah, you're right. Paragraph number 6. So in this small square, you write 6. En el ítem 1 se escribe el encabezado de la letra A a la letra F al lado de cada número romano del texto que leímos, del número 1 al número 6 romanos. Let's continue with the think critically, which is one of the most important parts, to think critically. Make text-to-word connections. In what other places is it necessary to fill out forms? In what places, apart from job applications, is it necessary to fill out forms? Fill out, llenar. Forms, formularios. You answer. Next one. Do you think it is necessary? Give reasons. Do you think it's necessary? Se responde. Yes, I do. Da razones. Or no, I don't. And you give your reasons. And then make text to self connection, to yourself. Have you ever filled out a form? What for? ¿Para qué? ¿Alguna vez has completado un formulario? What for? ¿Para qué? ¿Cómo se responde esa primera pregunta? Have you ever filled out a form? Yes, I have. Si es positivo. And no, I haven't. If it's negative. What for? ¿Para qué? Yes, I have. What for? To enroll my kids into school. Para matricular a mis chicos en la escuela. To my 2 kids. Next slide. We are going to see about jobs. I'll see if I can share audio. No, not better. I took this PPT from a page, okay, made by a teacher named Herbert. English vocabulary about jobs. What's his job? He helps people be healthy. Healthy is saludable. He helps people be healthy. In parentheses, we are going to see the simple present in next class. I'm going to close the door because the dog won't stop barking. Okay. He is a, who can he be? Doctor. Good. Next one. What's her job? She provides patient care and carries out doctor's orders. She is a nurse, enfermera. Next one. What's her job? She takes care of people's teeth. She is a dentist. Next one. She takes care of animal health. She is a veterinarian or vet. Next one. She promotes and facilitates learning among a group of students. She is a teacher. Okay, before we move on, what's her job? Her. What does her mean? Su de ella. ¿Cómo yo diría cuál es mi trabajo? What's my job? She promotes and facilitates learning among a group of students. She promotes and facilitates y facilita. Whenever you speak about a person in third person singular, you use an S in the verb. She helps. She thinks. She smiles with an S. Okay. Next slide. What's his job? He conducts research and performs experiments for the purpose of making new discoveries. He is a scientist, a crazy scientist. What's her job? She designs all kinds of buildings, edificios. She is an, what is? Architect. Remember that a means una or un, but when you write an, means that the next word starts with a vowel. In this case, the vowel is a. Whenever you want to say un or una, and the next word starts with a vowel, you say an. Un elefante, for example, would be an elephant. Don't forget. Next slide. He advocates for his clients' rights. He is a, good job, a lawyer. Lawyer. What's his job? Su de él. He designs software programs. He is a computer programmer. Good. What's his job? He installs and repairs pipes used to carry water or gas. He is a plumber, plomero. What's his job? He installs, operates, repairs, and maintains electrical systems. He is an electrician. An vocal. Remember, this can be very helpful for you in a test that we can have soon, for example. What's his job? He serves customers drink and food orders. He is a waiter. And how is the woman that works like him called? A girl is called a waitress. Una mesera is a waitress. Don't forget. Next slide. What's his job? He mixes and bakes ingredients to make a variety of breads and pastries. He is a baker, panadero. What's his job? He prepares meat for sale. He is a what? A what? What is he? Butcher, carnicero, a butcher. A butcher works with meat. Meat is carne, remember. What's his job? He repairs car engines and changes tires. He is a car mechanic. He has the skills and knowledge to cut, carve, and design objects made of wood. Here, he's a carpenter. I thought it was a sculptor, but no, a carpenter. Next one. He plays one of the multiple musical instruments. He is a musician. Are you a musician? What's her job? She vocalizes musical sounds with tone and pitch. Pitch means low pitch, high pitch, low pitch, high pitch, tono. She is a singer. She cuts perms, colors, and styles hair. She is a hairdresser. Wow, she has style, doesn't she? Next one. What's his job? He fights fires and rescues people in danger. He is a firefighter. What's her job? She looks out for the safety of a community. She is a, what can she be? A police officer. Good job. What's his job? He raises the animals and grows the plants. Raise significa levantar, but in this context means criar. Él cría animales y cultiva plantas. He is a farmer, un granjero, a farmer. He delivers letters and parcels. He is a postman. Parcel is un paquete. Letters, cartas. What's his job? He drives trucks. He is a truck driver. And this was our class. For next class, we will see the simple present. I hope that you are fine and with your families, and thanks for paying attention to me. See you in the next class. Bye bye, crocodile.